It was here at Stone Mountain in Georgia, now famous for its massive and controversial Confederate memorial, that the white supremacist organization, the Ku Klux Klan, gathered in 1915 to declare its rebirth by burning a cross on the summit. African Americans were threatened with intimidation and violence all across the South, from major cities to small towns. Towns like this one, known as Money, Mississippi. Drive through Money today, and it would be easy to pass right by this now abandoned corner store, which is a key site in the history of the Civil Rights Movement. In 1955, a 14-year-old African-American boy named Emmett Till came to the store to buy bubble gum with his friends, but was then accused of trying to flirt with the store owner's wife as he left. A few nights later, young Emmett was kidnapped at gunpoint, brutally beaten, and then shot to death. His battered and disfigured body thrown into the Tallahatchie River. Two white men, Roy Bryant and J.W. Milam, were acquitted of the crime by an all-male, all-white jury here at the Tallahatchie County Courthouse. Later, after being paid $4,000 for their story by a magazine, they admitted and even boasted of how they had carried out the killing. But they were never called to account for the murder. The constant threat of violence and the enforcement of discriminatory Jim Crow laws did not succeed in stopping African Americans from organizing to fight for their rights. Almost 100 days after Till's death, in downtown Montgomery, Alabama, a 42-year-old seamstress named Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat on a bus to a white man. Her arrest in 1955 inspired the famous and successful Montgomery bus boycott, a major turning point in the Civil Rights Movement. And it was here, in Selma, Alabama in 1965, that a wave of civil rights protests came to a head on the Edmund Pettus Bridge. On that day, 600 African Americans had begun to march to the state capitol in Montgomery to try and secure their right to vote. But as they started to cross the bridge, state and local police savagely attacked the marchers with tear gas, billy clubs, and bullwhips. Just 2 weeks later, a young Martin Luther King Jr. led another much larger march to Montgomery and declared upon his arrival here at the State House, "All the world today knows that we are here, and we are standing before the forces of power in the state of Alabama saying, we ain't gonna let nobody turn us around." It was those marches and speeches that pushed President Lyndon B. Johnson to sign the landmark 1965 Voting Rights Act into law.